Today we are again in Saab, Vancouver to Nairobi. The coffee was nice, but now it looks like this. Beer, please. Champagne. I'm not even sure if we are in Japan, China or Canada.
I have no idea. Did we take the right plane?
Dan had just told me that he's half Ukrainian, half Swiss, living in Canada.
They made the first electric.
You look like a snowboard roller. Welcome to Goose Bay. It's very heavy. The oil must be thick. Iceberg filled, water checked, cold. Let's go back. See a story. But this is life. After landing, walk around and a little bit of winter. One day, my picture
Well, if you send me your picture, it might get up there.
Lufthansa, go around because no chance for visual approach runway 16. Today we are doing almost impossible. We are now flying a leg of 1,380.
Ba-bam! You may ask, what am I doing here? You are on the other flight, another plane, it's obvious, right? And I'm here because the previous flight I didn't have any audio recorded, you could have noticed it, so therefore I'm here to give you some insights about what was going on, because there are some really interesting things to consider. In the part 1 we learned that this particular aeroplane has a very good endurance, and on today's flight we decided to make a leg of 1400 nautical miles, but with a tailwind of 80 knots. Tailwind is always good, right? We are in flight for 2 hours and 3 hours left to run. We have more than 4,000 pounds of fuel on board, consuming an average 850 pounds per hour. You may think, hey, with this endurance you can make direct Goose Bay to KFEAvia. Yes, we could do that, but what happens if we have a malfunction, let's say between Greenland and Iceland? What do you do then? Can be a tricky one. So it's not a race, it's a ferry flight, safety first. We land in Narssarssuaq, refuel, check an aeroplane, and continue to KFEAvia.
Welcome to Goose Bay. First day, good day. We did a really good job. We have left 2,000 pounds on fuel after doing almost 1,400 miles, which is unbelievable. Stay tuned for tomorrow's flight. Just have to insert the pins and leave the baby for overnight. very heavy. The oil must be thick. After start we are getting low fuel temp warning and we don't know whether we should start the second engine, but here is the QRH. We are running through low fuel temp light on during the start with fuel temperatures near 32 degrees or below. It's normal that the fuel low temperature comes on, the light should go as PGV warms up. Should the heater fail, the fuel temperature will drop below, fuel low temp will illuminate.
Yeah.
If fuel filter comes on, see procedure for fuel filter, which is not the case. We are good. And see, after the engine PGB warmed out, it's warmed up and the indication is gone. Now we wait for the right engine.
Birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Din 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 din. Flight idle stop is on. What it means? It means that the power lever can be moved in flight below flight idle stop point. Flight idle stop is actually a barrier which is sensed by the weight on wheel switch. When you are on the ground, it goes down, so you can pull the power back to ground idle and eventually to reverse thrust. Right now it's either on and the sensor is just showing that it's off, or it's really off. If that's off, it can be dangerous pulling the power back. For this reason, we're gonna be descending with some power, and we hope that it's just an indication. Otherwise, we would need to use the special tool to put it up back there. You may ask, why do you even have this function that it can go down and up manually? You can override it right here, and you need it in case, imagine, you land and you cannot pull the power back to reverse and ground idle. What do? You pull the thing up and then you should be able to pull the power back. Otherwise, how are you gonna stop? It's still flight idle. It's quite some power, let me tell you. The QRH was done, flight log record is done. Easy thing, it was sorted. It just disappeared like 2 minutes later.
You and I can weather any storm.
Another important topic, temperature correction for GPS approach. If you are approaching an airport which is below 10 degrees Celsius, you must apply temperature correction. So let's do it together. Here is the chart which we have to use. This is altitudes in meters. We don't need that. We don't use meters. But this is our table. The temperature today is minus 20 degrees in Narssarssuaq, RNP Zulu runway 06. Our minimum sector altitude in case of approach and missed approach 8,000 feet. I would anyway take the highest minimum sector altitude. We don't need to apply temperature correction to minimum sector altitude. What we have to do is start from initial approach fix, which is LGAG, and it's 5,500 feet. 5,000, we don't have 500, but we have 5,000, so we have to apply a temperature correction of 710, but I would go for 950, and we would end up with 6,450 feet at
initial approach fix. The next is Bravo, Whiskey India 47 is 3,500, so we are looking at 3,000. Something between 3,000 and 4,000. I would say it's 500 feet, so 3,500 plus 500 equals 4,000 feet. That's where we have to be. Then we apply for Bravo, Whiskey Foxtrot 47 is 3,000 feet, and 3,000 feet the temperature correction is 420 plus 420. 3, 4, 2, 0. The next altitude is not the point, but it's 1.2 nautical miles, and we have to be at 1,700 feet, 1,700, because of some obstacles I think you can imagine, and we take something between 1,500 and 2,000 feet, and it's something about 250 feet plus 250, 1950. Sorry for my writing, I don't have a field.
And the next altitude is actually minimum descent altitude. In our case, it's decision altitude because it's CDFA approach, continuous descent to final approach. It's 1,400 feet, 1,400 1500 plus we take 1500 to 10, 16, 10 feet. And the next point is Reykjavik Mike 47 is just the point when you can initiate missed approach. You should not be initiated this turn earlier because of some mountains right here, for example. The next altitude you have to correct is the missed approach altitude, which is 5,500 feet. We already done that, and it's again 6,450. This is not a tutorial though, don't try this at home.
Check speed flex 1.5. Windy, huh? Hi. Good day. Oh, it's crazy. The wind. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is no iceberg, but we make our own iceberg. Let's check out the water. Iceberg filled, water checked, cold. Let's go back. And this is special case. One of my subscribers asked about this aeroplane. We are having a chance to have a look closer at this particular aeroplane. Thinking too. What's your name?
Edo.
Edo, really highly appreciated. He showed us around the airfield. I've been here a lot of times, but I never met you, by the way. I would remember.
I began from last year.
I was reading about this crash and it says gear up landing for unknown reasons. Sad story, but this is life. And that's the other one. I also did read about it. It was just strong wind and it was the gear collapsed when it was just parked here. It collapsed and it damaged the wing, so the wing was broken.
The falling is not
Ooh. This wind is very strong. This is power, this is prop, this is carburetor heat, this is engine, and this is lean mixture. I don't know, it's different.
Yesterday we came. Yeah.
Can you enlarge that?
Yep, I try.
That's the volcanic ash.
Do you?
Yes,
this
yes,
one?
it's like this. Yeah, looks good. It's severe turbulence. What about volcanic ash? Can you click the other one?
No, it seems that.
Okay, all good. All the best to you.
Yeah,
Off we go.
I hope you have a nice flight.
Yeah.
Without too much turbulence.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay, take care.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
The aeroplane will have already 20% FG. So we can just cut out. The roll back stable, engine panel, fuel panel, generator.
So I said 131 on my side after. Yeah, it's little plus 10. Yeah, okay. This is the wind shaking an aeroplane.
Not the engines.
Not the engine. Yeah, gusts 45.
Yep. So it's clear, ground idle, fuel off, blast I check, voltage check, non button start, starting left ready.
Yeah.
Timing set, roller. Blast fuel off. Engine. Rising engine fuel off, check.
Some of this shaking.
Roll back. Stable.
Yeah, it's warm.
Navigation will be the system. Generators check. Just like off.
Couple of words about today's weather. Severe turbulence, a lot of different stuff, and on top of this cake, volcanic ash in Reykjavik. We are lucky today. Anyway, overall weather is good. Ceiling 1,500 feet, more than 10 kilometers visibility. What can be better? Landing checklist, auto course on, flight attendant not required. Gear down, 3 greens control. Hydraulics check, propsing off. Condition levers to go, flaps 20 set, your damper to go, high speed boots off. So condition and your damper.
So let's say 80 knots my controls because we have to go
landing, walk around, and a little bit of winter from the wind.
The next day.
Broken at 1,600 feet, temperature 4, dew point 1, QNH 10.
Morning everyone, KFEAvia airport. Warm coffee, kilo on board. Cheers.
There we go.
Another day, another flight. Initial climb by ATC, we received 230, I said, I will be pilot line. Omni 5 Alpha, climb 012, runway track, expect radar clearance from ATC. And if you can give me the takeoff mass, we can then...
Yeah, we already got it. It's 26,000.
And the speeds will be...
We will have V1 118, V3 rotate 121, and V2 123.
Copy.
Batteries on, external power checked,
They
not
don't
there
have.
as always.
Yeah.
Avionics is off.
It's gonna be a battery start since we don't have external power in this place. Our handler has the GPU, but in the other airport, and just to avoid hassle, we by bringing the trailer, and we just decided to start with the batteries. Stabilized engine panel, fuel panel, now generator load. And now after starting one engine, it's a starter generator because it was used for the start. The load for the generator is also high because it was a battery start, so we will have to wait until the load drops down to 200 amperes. And then we can start the right engine. There is a small trick I'll show you in a second. Now a couple minutes later, look, when I rotate this knob to battery and then back, the needle will adhere to be lower. Look. A little bit, but it is. It's just a little bit, but I think what sometimes happens is it gets stuck there, and then when you move it to the other setting, it goes back, and then when you return to this generator position, it shows you the correct load. Life hack, pilot life hack. morning.
How are you?
Oh, good, fine, thanks. So,
I recognize you've been here
yeah.
before.
I saw some guys, they were spotters. I wanted to give the business card. There will be a day when my picture is somewhere among these famous people.
If you send me your picture, it might get up there.
Here, the weather is always rainy, windy. Wind is always crazy here. Greenland was amazing yesterday.
Yeah.
Coffee, what do you want to drink? Cappuccino, espresso. Espresso. Okay, man, call them for start. It's really hot.
Nice, really nice.
I like it.
Ja, dat valt dus best wel mee eigenlijk.
Vlogger and the vlogger. Finally we did it. Another aeroplane delivered. KFEAvia Konstantin Fedchenko. Aviation sales, passenger and cargo charters.